He is such a creep. She's like the one villain that could make me cry. Like full body chills, like I feel chills on my face. Well, that's dark. Got my coffee ready. I don't know about you guys, but today I need some Disney to cheer me up. You too? So, because it's October and I wanted to make something Disney related, today we are going to do a tier list on Disney villain songs. There will be some things from Pixar and like Fox, but most of it will be Disney. So let's just hop right into the songs. But first, if you're new to my channel, I make cozy videos, nerdy videos. If you're into that, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join our little family here. And if you like videos like this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up so that I know that you like it. Okay, so we are gonna start with 1994's The Lion King. Let's go check out what Scar has to say. We're going to be listening to Be Prepared.
I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside.
He's super fabulous.
Teacher, I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues.
It's really hard to not sing along to these songs.
For the death of the king.
Is he sick?
Why is he sick? We're really starting off strong with this song. I'm just saying. You can't go wrong with this. It's a classic.
You won't get a sniff without me.
Yeah.
For the coup of the century.
Is this Jim Cummings singing? I never noticed that. Yeah, that's definitely Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings is in every Disney thing. Everything you can think of, he's most likely in it. If he's not one of the main characters, he's one of, like, he's doing a side voice somewhere. We are going to go into my little tier list and grab Scar. So I have labeled them S, A, B, C, and D. S being, you know, the best, D being the worst. I mean, these are Disney songs, so none of them are gonna be like horrible, awful, at least for the most part. Okay, so Be Prepared is automatically a classic. I would say it's either A or S tier. We might change this up after a while, but I'm going to put Be Prepared on S tier because it is one of those songs that it's super catchy. The movie alone is fantastic, but besides that, the villain is super great. The song is memorable. Overall, I think S tier. My cat is literally biting the wire of my ring light. You little rascal. You little rascal, you're not invited in this. Next, we are going with Mad Madam Mim from The Sword and the Stone from 1963.
With only a touch, I have the power. The flower. I find delight in the gruesome and grim.
Oh, that's terrible.
Thank you, my boy.
Oh, he's
But
so
that's
cute.
Nothing for me. No. I can be teeny, small as a mouse. Black sorcery is my dish of tea.
I remember this.
Bet. Boo!
That scared me when I was a kid.
You see, I win. Long purple hair.
I love her hair.
La 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 la.
Her waist, though, it's like tiny.
Skin deep for zim zabberim
Ugh.
zim. I'm an ugly old creep. Magnificent, marvelous, mad, Madam Mim.
This song is everywhere. It was very character-y, which I personally like. I like that sort of thing. Mad Madam Mim is so crazy. As a song in general, though, I feel like it's not the type of song that I remember. So I'm either going to say it's like, I think C tier makes sense for her. Yeah, so I'll stick with that, C. We're gonna go with 1991's Beauty and the Beast. So we're gonna look at Gaston. I was in my high school musical's Beauty and the Beast production. So yeah, this song is gonna be really hard for me not to sing along.
Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here'd love to be you.
He's ruthless.
Even when like Gaston.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. As you see, I've got biceps to spare. And every last inch of me's covered with hair. It's like Gaston. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning.
As a kid, I always loved this part for some reason. But I'm just kind of like, is he really just swallowing all these eggs with their shells?
I use antlers in all of my decorating.
Dun dun. Yay! Gaston. This one's gonna be a hard one for me because automatically I want to put it in S tier, but I know it's also because I just freaking love this movie. But I would definitely say it's like between S tier and A tier. The song is catchy as hell. The singing is fantastic. The lyrics are so fun. And just overall, I feel like it's just a memorable song. So, okay, well, we'll just put it in S tier, okay? Okay, I know. Next we have 2010's Tangled. Anyone who knows me knows that Tangled and Beauty and the Beast are up there with my 2 favorite Disney movies. Let's see what Mother Gothel has to say. So we're gonna listen to Mother Knows Best.
Why, Rapunzel, look at you, as fragile as a flower. Still a little sapling, just a sprout.
So belittling. I noticed that whenever Mother Gothel touches Rapunzel in an affectionate way, it's usually on her hair and not like anywhere else, like not her shoulders. She like if she hugs her, I feel like I feel like they hug in this song, so I want to check it out after. But I feel like her hand is always touching her hair because obviously Mother Gothel doesn't really care about Rapunzel. She cares about Rapunzel's hair. Mother, that note.
Best.
I don't know about you, but when I watched Tangled for the first time, I even felt gaslit by Mother Gothel.
Sloppy, underdressed, immature, clumsy, please. They'll eat you up alive. Plus, I believe, getting kinda chubby.
I love you more. I love you most. Touches her hair.
Don't forget it. You regret it. Mother knows best.
So manipulative. Overall, great song. I would put it in A tier personally. For some reason, it's not really a song that I naturally think of when I think of a villain song. Like, there are other songs that come into mind rather than that for me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at A. I'm a Libra, guys. This is really hard for me. We're gonna jump further back in time and go to 1977's Winnie the Pooh. So this isn't necessarily a villain song, but it scared the bejesus out of me when I was a kid. So I figured I might as well include this in this video. So we're gonna look at the song Heffalumps and Woozles.
Christopher Robin and his
John
friends
Cleese.
play in a place called the 100-Acre Wood about mysterious creatures called Heffalumps and Woozles, creatures that love to steal honey. So
He's
Pooh
so
prepared himself,
cute.
determined not to let.
They're black. They're round. They're round. They're down. They're in. They're out. They're all around. They're far. They're near. They're gone. They're here. They're quick and slick. They're insincere. Beware. Beware.
Oh.
Be a very, very bear. A heffalump or woozle. They come in ones and twozles. But if they're so choozles.
Okay, can I just say though, it looks kind of cute. Like that little elephant, like is that a heffalump or woozle? Like they're actually really adorable.
Ordinary, so better be wary, because they come in every shape and size. Size. If honey's what you covet, you'll find that they love.
Yeah, it has a very psychedelic element to it.
They're black. They're brown. They're round.
Yeah. Okay, so what these creatures are, they just steal honey. That's what they do. I just remember this song just based off of the like creepy factor. Like I remember things that scare me when I was a kid. But overall this song is like nothing special to me. Like I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's either a C or D. I think I might put it at... I'll put it as a D for now, but I might move it to C depending on what else there is. Okay, so continuing on, we're gonna go to 1986. So that is The Great Mouse Detective, the world's greatest criminal mind.
From the brain that brought you the Big Ben caper, that cunning display that made Londoners sob.
I really like whoever this voice is.
Tricky and
To Ratigan, the world's greatest criminal mind.
thank.
I really need to watch this movie again. I don't remember much of it.
Oh, Ratigan, you're tops.
I think this guy's had enough to drink.
Ratigan, the world's greatest rat. What was that?
It was just a slip of the tongue. I am not.
Okay, so if he's not a rat, then what is he? Because,
Right, a
oh,
mouse. Yeah, a big mouse. Silence.
oh, are we sure he's a big mouse? Or it's just because he is a rat, but he doesn't like being called a rat?
What happens when someone upsets
Oh, that cat, the big cat. I mean, it's a regular cat, but to them it's big.
The tops. And that's that.
Is this how this song ends, or?
Ratigan and the world's great.
Well, that's dark. Like, I felt like the song kind of lulled in the middle there, so, and yeah, I think it'll be a C tier along with Mad Madam Mim. So we're going to move on to Poor Unfortunate Souls, The Little Mermaid, a movie that kickstarted the Disney Renaissance period. One of my favorites as a kid.
My dear, sweet child. That's what I do. It's what I live for. Poor unfortunate souls.
I feel like they modeled Ursula off of a drag queen.
Wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes.
Yeah, so it says Ursula's appearance was largely inspired by American actor and drag queen Divine, who was best known for his frequent appearance in several films directed by filmmaker John Waters. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Divine, but you can definitely see some of the photos of Divine in drag, and you can totally see the resemblance.
Estimate the importance of body language. Ha! The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Very busy woman, and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much.
She's so extra. Ew, the way she's like licking her teeth. So, this song is fantastic. Everything you kind of want in a Disney villain song. It's very extra. It just has everything. There's like a whole story in this song, which is what I really like about it. I feel like it's not just a song about Ursula. It's a song going through a scene, and you really get a sense of who Ursula is. I feel like Gaston might go down to A tier, and Poor Unfortunate Souls would go to S tier. I wasn't sure if I wanted to include Peter Pan in this. My dad actually super hates Peter Pan. We're going to look at the song called The Elegant Captain Hook.
Yo ho, so try the life of a thief. Just sample the life of a crook.
Your captain.
A special offer for today, I'll tell you what I'll do.
A special what? I
All
don't...
those who sign without delay will get a free tattoo. Why,
Ew.
come on, join us. You'll walk the plank.
So come and sign the book.
Okay, so there's a book they have to sign to join. Boys. Okay, that was really short. They could have given him more of a song. I don't know. Captain Hook is a very, very well-known fictional villain. Like, this is a very forgetful song, I will say. The Elegant Captain Hook, I didn't even know what the title of this song, I didn't even know that this song had a title. I know that sounds dumb, but I just never thought of it. So I would say it's either C or D tier. The fact that I don't even remember the title of this song, I feel like it's probably D. I'm happy with that. 1997, Hercules. So we're going to listen to the Gospel Truth 2. Although it's not Hades who's singing it, it's the Muses. I would consider this a villain song.
If there's one god you don't want to get steamed up, it's Hades.
He ran the underworld.
Well, that's such a low note.
Was as mean as he was ruthless.
Oh, that always freaked me out. As a kid, I actually kind of liked Hades as a villain. Like, I thought his scenes were always fun. He was a fun villain to me. Okay, so that was really short. Very, very short. It would have been better if Hades had his own song. It does tell us a little bit about what type of villain Hades is. And the imagery of that whole scene was very spooky and dark. But I feel like they could have, it could have been more, like we could have had a whole song about Hades, and that would have been really cool. But this song in particular, I feel like I would probably put it a B tier. I feel like Hades could have had more. I feel like he could have had more. We're gonna look at 1955's Lady and the Tramp. So this one is the Siamese cat song.
We are Siamese, if you please.
I have no idea what accent. I don't know if they're trying to put on an accent or if the actor has this accent. That's mean. Come on. Oh, poor fish. Oh.
If we look in baby buggy, there could be plenty milk for you, and also some for me.
Okay, I mean, okay, that's enough. And then there's my cat who's just sleeping like a little baby. As a child, I never really liked cats. I never favored cats. I think I know why now. I think it's because cartoons depict cats, except for the Aristocats. I think that's like the only Disney movie back in the day that would show a cat not being evil. I also don't love the pretty racist undertone in this song. With this song, I find it's kind of a boring song. I feel like the song is very one note and sort of boring. So that in itself, I feel like it's not really a great villain song. Racist undertone and the negative depiction of cats, I'm gonna put it in the D list. Next, we're looking at 1992's Aladdin. Jafar doesn't really have a song, but he does have the Prince Ali reprise. So we're gonna listen to that.
Someone I'm dying to introduce you to. Jafar! Get your hands off of Prince Ali. Yes, it is he, but not as you know him. Read my lips and come to grips with reality. Say hello to your precious Prince Ali!
I feel like Jafar should have had a song.
He turns out to be merely a lad. Just calm, need I go on? Take it from me.
Jafar's really exposing him. I loved this movie as a kid. I also had such a crush on Aladdin. Like, I feel like Jafar should have had like a full song. I actually enjoy this reprise a lot. I wouldn't say it's S tier. I wouldn't say it's A. I don't think it's like up to par with Gaston and Mother Knows Best. But I will say that it's not bad. So I'm gonna put it as B. So this one is not technically Disney, but I guess since Disney owns Fox now, I will put it in with Disney stuff. So this is from the 1997 movie Anastasia. We're gonna look at In the Dark of the Night. This song really spooked me when I was a kid.
In the dark of the night, I was tossing and turning.
Again, Jim Cummings singing.
My hand was as bad as can be. It scared me out of my wits. A corpse falling to pieces.
Ugh, so gross.
But my eyes and the nightmare was me.
But he is like in the underworld or something. Like he is somewhere in the depths of hell or something like that, since he's basically a corpse. I'm someone who really gets hit with lyrics, and I feel like this one is very good.
As the pieces fall into place, I'll see her crawl into place.
I'm getting like chills watching this. I don't know why. Normally I don't, but maybe it's because I'm actually paying attention to the lyrics and just like I'm like fully immersed in it because I want to be fully immersed in this. Doom her.
Here's a sign. Rise for your master. Let your evil.
Jim Cummings is really good at singing as these characters. He is the epitome of a character singer. He's such a great voice actor. Bravo, yes. S tier. Very catchy song, lyrically so good, performed so well. And just overall, it's a song that I remember. It's a song that I don't skip. It's so good. The fact that it was giving me chills, and I've heard the song so many times. I was a big Tim Burton fan growing up. So we're gonna watch The Nightmare Before Christmas, the Oogie Boogie song. So this was in 1993. Snake Eyes.
Well. What have we here? Santa Claus.
He's so creepy.
I'm really scared. So you're the one everybody's talking about. You're joking me. You gotta be. This can't be the right guy. He's ancient.
He's ugly. Okay, sorry. It's really hard for me not to sing these.
See now if I don't die
so
laughing
gross.
first. Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand.
I know to a lot of people this movie looks gross, but I actually never found it as gross as other people might have found this movie. I actually thought the grossest aspect of this movie was probably Oogie Boogie. Poor Santa.
The dire consequences. The children are expecting me.
I always thought Santa had such small hands. They're so small.
Would someone shut this fella up? I'm drowning in my tears. Whoa!
Sing it, Oogie.
Music in the air. 'Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere.
As a character, I love Oogie Boogie, but I will say that this song isn't one that really stands out or pops up for me. I don't know. I'm not really sure why. It's just a feeling that I have, but it does show that he is the bad guy. He is the villain of the story. I think I will put it in B. Okay, so the next one is an unlikely villain song. You don't really see it as a villain song, but when you know what happens later and you listen to the song again, it has a whole other meaning. So we're gonna watch Love is an Open Door from 2013's Frozen, since Hans is our bad guy in this movie.
I love Crazy.
He loves Crazy because he's crazy.
I've been searching my whole life to find my own place. But with you, I found my place.
He's not so much singing about how she makes him feel, but he's singing about the thing that she has makes him like excited for his future, because then he has his own like palace or castle, his own place to rule, since he's 12th in line I don't know if Hans had bad intentions when he first met Anna, but like I feel like this song kind of is him coming up with the idea to steal the throne, steal her crown, and he's just like kind of using her, manipulating her into thinking that he loves her. It's so sick. It's so gross.
I mean, it's crazy.
What?
We finish each other's
sandwiches. Mental synchronization can have but one explanation.
His voice, though, I love Santino Fontana so much. He has such a Prince voice. He played like Prince Charming in Cinderella on Broadway, and he like I am not surprised that they got him to voice this character because he has such like a Prince voice that that's why I didn't expect him to be the villain of this movie.
Can I say something crazy? Will you marry me?
Can I say something even crazier? Yes.
Villain as a whole, I actually really like Hans because he wasn't what we were expecting. When Frozen came out, like they had not done a villain like this before. I don't think it's not so obviously like a villain song, so I don't think it is an S-tier villain song. So I feel like it's not quite the villain song that you want, that you're like, oh yeah, that's the bad guy. So I'm gonna put it at B. It's not quite villainy enough. Okay, so 1995, we're going on to Pocahontas. We're gonna watch Mine, 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 sung by Ratcliffe. I think that's his name.
The gold of Cortez, the jewels of Pizarro will seem like mere trinkets by this time tomorrow. Mine, boys, mine every man.
Yeah, so there's like two meanings when he's saying mine, boys. I always heard it as like mine, as it belongs to me. But I realized watching this when he's giving the like shovels and all that to the other men that he's meaning like mine, as in go and mine for treasure or whatever it may be that he's trying to find. What is he even saying? Okay, I feel like the guy who's voicing Ratcliffe and then the other guy, I feel like that's the same voice. They sound very similar.
It's not that I'm bitter, but
Bitter.
squirm when they see
how I glitter.
The ladies of court will be all a twitter. No, Lord Mayor, mine, mine, mine for the taking. It's mine, boys. Mine in that gold with those nuggets.
So self-involved.
Glory, Jimmy, my dear friend King Jimmy. Will
King
possibly
Jimmy.
build me a shrine.
All of my life I have searched for a land like this one. In a land I can claim, a land I
Ew.
can tame. The greatest adventure is mine.
Keep on working, lads. Don't be snake the mounds, big boys. I'd help you to dig, boys, but I've got this crick in my spine.
Wow. This movie would not be okay being made in these times. No way. Alan Menken is such an amazing composer as a whole without thinking about like the problematic aspects of this movie. He obviously can write fantastic songs. Alan Menken is Disney royalty. I don't really think it's as good as Gaston or Mother Knows Best, so I kind of want to just put it at B for now, and I feel like that will be okay. Next, Friends on the Other Side from 2009's The Princess and the Frog.
Don't you disrespect me, little man. Don't you derogate or deride. And I got friends on the other side.
Creepy. I remember I was in grade 12 when I saw this, and even then the creepy echo opening door part it creeped me out, and I was a teenager.
I look deep into you.
He's so long.
You do have a soul, don't you, Lawrence? I got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. And I got friends on the other side. He's got the cards. The cards.
Oh, so creepy. Even the way he moves, like how like flexible he is. Like, he's very Gumby.
The royalty is high, but your funds are low.
That is such a low note.
Mom and Dad cut you off, huh, Playboy?
Sad but true.
He's cute.
It's the green you need. And when I looked into your future, it's the green that I see.
He kind of reminds me a little bit of a LeFou type of character, that side antagonist.
You be pushed around by your wife. But in your future, the you I see is exactly the man you always wanted to be.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
No. I love the back of the bum, 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 bum.
Cation Central, can you feel it? You're changing, all right. I hope you're satisfied. But if you ain't, don't blame me.
Bum, 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 bum. I love that it tells a story all throughout the entire song. This is probably my favorite song of the entire movie. Dr. Facilier, we are gonna put you and Friends on the Other Side on the A tier list. Whew, starting to get tired. I'm really excited to watch this one. This one's a little bit more, not obscure, but like people probably wouldn't think about this particular song when they think of, you know, a villain. We are going to be looking at Tangled, the series. Specifically, we're gonna look at Cass. She has a villain song. So Tangled, the series came out in 2017, and I watched the entire thing with Sebastian, not the crab, but my Sebastian. I watched the whole thing with him last year, and you know, the series for me in general was just kind of like okay. It was just more of a casual watch, but the songs were great. I would say the best thing about that series were the songs. So we're gonna listen to Crossing the Line.
Yes! This has to stop now. Whatever it is that you're going through. No, this has to stop.
Ooh, she's sassy.
Thing where you think that you've been my friend and don't even hear how you condescend the way you've always done.
It's so musical theater, like. Oh, the thing with Cass is that she's a villain here, but she wasn't always a villain, and she's just kind of, well, okay, I won't spoil it, but there's more to this story.
No, I won't wait.
Yes! Okay, here we go. Again, I believe this is Alan Menken who wrote this.
There's a line between the winners and the losers. There's a line between the chosen and the rest. But I've always known just where we stood. Me here with the luckless, you there with the blessed.
She's like the one villain that could make me cry.
Is the line you never let me quite ignore. But I've never got the chances you were given. You don't know how much.
Like, she's so hurt, and the lyrics are so great, the music is so great, the singing is so great. Like, oh. Oh, she gives me chills. Like full body chills, like I feel chills on my face.
I'm crossing the line.
Ooh, so badass. The song in itself is such a good song. It's not so evil and like super like fabulous in like the way that, you know, Poor Unfortunate Souls is, but it's a very different type of villain song. This is Cass like becoming the villain in the series. Like, I have to give it S tier. Like, it's just so freaking good. Everything about it. If like me talking over this song distracted you from it and you've never heard it before, go and find this song, Crossing the Line, from Tangled, the series. And I feel like I would put it at A as well, but it's like, this is a song that I will never forget. Like, and I'm being really honest with that. I will never forget this song. Let's look at 2016's Moana. Let's watch Shiny.
Well, Tamatoa.
What's his name? Tormator? Tormator?
I was a drab little crab once. I know I can be happy as a clam. Because I'm beautiful, baby.
I have a thing with like clusters, and it just like grosses me out. Like the stuff going on in his chin and like his teeth. Ugh.
Shiny, like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck. Shiny, I will sparkle like a wealthy woman's neck. And here they come to the brightest thing that glitters. Fish dinners, I just love free food.
This thing is so creepy.
Little Maui's having trouble with his look. You don't swing it like you used to, man.
Ouch. He's just like really, wow. Like super aggressively smacking him around.
You'll never be quite as shiny. You wish you were nice and shiny.
Hey! I got something shiny for ya.
So shiny. I will say I found myself wanting to skip through the song. It felt kind of like repetitive to me. Like beyond him being kind of like giving me the heebie-jeebies, I didn't really love this song. For me, it's either a B or a C. Honestly, I kind of want to put it a C because I feel like the B list has better songs than Shiny. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it at C. Sorry. So we're going to go into another song from the Tangled series because these songs are just so good. So we're gonna look at Let Me Make You Proud reprise that Varian sings in the Tangled series.
Don't worry, Dad. I will get to the bottom of this. I promise.
He has such an emotional voice.
I will make you proud. Get the answers and set you free. Don't you worry, whatever it might take. I'm finding a way. And I swear right now that no matter what comes of me, anybody
so good.
who stands or has stood in my path, they're going to pay.
Do you hear? He's so good. You can hear he's like, if you go back, he's singing through gritted teeth.
No matter what comes of
there.
me, anybody who stands or has stood in my
Jeremy
path,
Jordan is so good. He needs to be like a Disney character in a movie. I could listen to him sing all day. He's so talented. That's right, Varian. They will pay. So, as a villain song, it's very short, and he's not necessarily like a total villain. I would say Crossing the Line is a better villain song. Singing in general is superb. Like, I am such a fan of Jeremy Jordan. I will put this in B, mainly because it's not really what I would consider a villain song, but I love it in general. So 2017, this is going to be a Pixar film, Coco. We're going to watch, I believe it's pronounced La Llorona. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I've only seen this movie once. It's a duet between a character and the villain. And I don't really remember the entire plot of this story, but I wanted to look at one of the songs that the villain sings. I love the style. I don't even understand what she's singing, and I can hear the emotion in her singing. It's so like, there's so much like yearning in it. Okay, so that's the villain, Ernesto. So she's holding something that she's trying to bring across the stage. And he stops it. Both of their voices are so beautiful. His voice is like butter. Oh, so good. Oh. Okay, so she succeeded. Now, I don't remember everything that happens in this movie. I need to rewatch it. But I know that he doesn't really he has Remember Me that he sings, but I didn't really, I wanted to take a song that I didn't really know that well, and this one was one of them. I wouldn't really say that this is a villain song, so right off the bat, I kind of want to put it at B. And just song overall, I really like it. I feel like it deserves more than a B. But for a villain, this is 1997's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So we're gonna watch Hellfire.
Beata Maria, you know I am a righteous man. Of my
His voice is so haunting. He has such a haunting voice.
Then tell me, Maria, why I see her dancing there, why her smoldering eyes still scorch my soul. I feel her, I see her, the sun caught in her raven hair.
He just creeps me out so much.
Fire in my skin, this burning is
So, no. I heard that they almost cut this song out of the movie because it was too dark, and they were afraid that, it wouldn't translate well and kids wouldn't like it and would be too scared of it. I can see why, but I'm so glad that they didn't do that. We would have missed out on such a masterpiece.
It's not my fault. If in God's plan, don't let her fire sear my flesh and bone. Destroy Esmeralda and let
He is such a creep. Such a corrupt man.
Hellfire, dark fire, choose me or your
So chilling. Oh my. Oh. And the Latin going on in the background. Oh. It's so interesting because watching this like this, reacting to these, I'm putting all of my focus in these songs, and I'm seeing things and feeling things I haven't felt ever really watching some of these songs. And yeah, bow down to the master. I believe Alan Menken also wrote this song. And Tony J is the voice behind Judge Frollo. So good. Masterpiece. So automatic S tier. There is no other place for this song. S tier. I would arrange this Hellfire is the top one. Then it would be In the Dark of the Night. Then Poor Unfortunate Souls, Be Prepared, and then Crossing the Line at the end. Actually, Gaston would be first in A tier. Mother Knows Best would be second. Friends on the Other Side would be third. B tier, it would be the best one for me, would be the Oogie Boogie song, then Gospel Truth 2, Mine, 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 Prince Ali reprise, Love is an Open Door, then La Llorona, and then Let Me Make You Proud reprise. C tier, it would be Shiny as, no. The Greatest Criminal Mind, then Shiny, then it would be Mad Madam Mim, then Shiny. For D tier, it would be Heffalumps and Woozles, then it would be the Siamese cat song, whatever it's called, and the Elegant Captain Hook song at the end. Yeah. So I'm happy with that. I'm tired. My back hurts from sitting up like this. If you want more of these types of videos, then please let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And if you have any video suggestions, also let me know in the comments, or you can email me or DM me. If you have made it to the end of this video, then please put an emoji of an apple so I know who has made it to the end. Okay, I'm gonna go watch Crossing the Line again because that song is just so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Much love, guys. Bye.